Welcome Ish Teachers to the quick overview of Google Calendar and how to book rooms. Thanks to Jean Simmons for letting me use her account to show you what a regular teacher sees. So let's start with what do we see when we open Google Calendar. On the right hand side you see a view of your calendar. On the left hand side you see a mini calendar and our list of calendars down here. The top section, the My Calendars, these are the calendars that you have the rights to add events to and to edit or delete or change somehow. So these are these ones. Underneath where it says Other Calendars, these are the read-only calendars. So things like the secondary staff calendar, which teachers can't actually edit, but they're very useful for viewing. Now, if we go back to view our main calendar, the important thing to note is that it's really a view of layers of calendars all put on top of each other. Or you're seeing different calendars at the same time. Not layers like in onions, but layers like a stack of transparent sheets. So we can see we've got two colours here. We've got the pinky one and the blue one. And these correspond to the colours down here. Pink in the little square there and blue down here for the Ish Secondary Staff calendar. Now we can turn these on and off or make them visible or not visible just by clicking on them. And you can see how the blue disappeared from the square. If I click on that one again, then the blue will come back. Next we're going to look at how to book a room. In order to book a room, first you need to make an event in your calendar. I do that by clicking and dragging at the approximate time when I'm going to make my event. So let's say it's from 11:30 to 12:30 here. Just click and drag, and that will pop up with the new event creation. I'll go straight to Edit Event, where I can give my event a title. And for this would be, let's say, Year 11 Drama, Simmons from period, let's say period 5. So that I need to change that time, 11:50 to 12:35. Now I need to book some kind of computers for this one. So what I'll do, I'll go over to the rooms, and I can see here that we've got 3 rooms available. C203, which is one of the computer labs, the laptop cart is available, and the library resource center is also available. The C201, which is the other computer lab, is busy during that period, so I can't book it. The easiest way to book it is to click Add, and the name of the room comes down the bottom there. If I'm happy with that, I'll press Save. Now let's say I needed to book a room also for periods 1 and 2, which is from 8:30 to 10:30. Again, I'll do the same thing. Click and drag, Edit Event, and give it a name. Drama Year 9, SMJ period 1 to 2. The times are right because they start and end on the half hour and hour. And I need to go to my room section here. I don't see any rooms, in which case there are no rooms available. Whatever you do, please do not try to book a room which is not available. If I try to book C201 and then press Save, my event is still in my calendar. There's no obvious thing telling me that that room hasn't been booked. If I click on that event once, I can actually see here there's a line through the C201 room. That means obviously it's not coming. If I click on Edit Event now, there's also a big circle through the room. That means that it's not coming. You will also get an email saying that the room has declined the invitation. That should also tell you that you haven't booked it. So please do not do that and then think that you've booked it. To be safe, whenever I book a room, always keep this Show Only Available ticked. That means that I won't be mistaken and I won't try and book a room which has already been booked. But now I can delete this by clicking on that, pressing Delete. The next question you may have is, well, how do I know when these rooms are available for me to book? The best way to do that is to add them to our Other Calendars list, so we have quick access to see when they're available or not. The way to do that is click on the little triangle beside other calendars, browse interesting calendars, press more, and finally resources for Ish the Hague. This lists all of our rooms in the school. However, the only rooms that teachers can book are the computer-related ones, the 2 computer rooms, the laptop cart, and the library resource centre. The large spaces are not bookable by teachers. If you need to book a large space, please go to the office, contact one of the lovely ladies in the secondary office. To add the rooms to our calendar list, we just need to subscribe to them. So our 2 computer labs, I will subscribe. I'll also subscribe to the library resource centre, and I will subscribe to the laptop cart. Now, as Jean is the drama teacher, she may also want to subscribe to the MDA so she can see when it's available for booking for shows and such forth. So I'll subscribe there as well. Once we've subscribed to the ones we need, click on the Back to Calendar link, and that will take us back to the calendar. And oh my goodness, that's a lot of stuff. Luckily, we know that we can turn on and off calendars or make them visible or invisible. We can see on the left-hand side, there's a whole heap that are turned on in our other calendars. I'm just going to go through those and hide them one by one because I don't need to see them all the time. The key thing here that you'll see with the Malcolm Davies Auditorium, the MDA, that as a teacher, I can see when events are booked, but I can't see any details. There's no options to edit, no options to see details. I have no idea who's booked that or what it's for. If you do really need something during that time, you will need to contact the office again. I'll hide that one now because it's not very useful. Let's say I wanted to see when the computer labs are available. I can just click on those. And there in colours, there's a bit of a problem here. This colour for the lab 2 is the same colour as my actual calendar up here. To change that, we click on the drop down and you can choose any colour you like. I'll just go with yellow there. And then we can see when the computer labs are available on Friday. They're both booked periods 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 7 and 8. So if you need a computer lab on a Friday, it looks like you're unfortunately probably out of luck unless your last 2 periods, but you could look, for example, instead of the laptop cart, which is free all afternoon. Okay, so there you have it. A really great way to have access to the calendars that you might need, the resources you might need to book to check when they're available or not, and to see our calendars. Hope this has helped.